thought I would come on early and just wait. So, oops, I better turn that off. Ah, ah, YouTube will get me. Oh, well, it's easy to get rid of. Hey, Linda, you're first, and I'm early. I don't know how I got ready early today. Maybe because I planned something. Who else is here? Hey, Beck. Well, I'm going to do another one today. Okay, I'll get off the Twitter. Oops. Now that's the one I need. Hold on, I got to get my YouTube on my phone. All right. Hey, Scotty. How you doing?
Hi. Hey, Scotty.
Whoops. Turn down the volume.
Hey, Scotty.
Whoops. Turn down the volume.
Hey, Scotty.
Hey, Scotty. How you doing, sweetie? You go right ahead and prime that little room. You guys are seriously working on that little house. Or, you know, that's the way you've described it. It's not my words. Your new house. We're going to have some fun today. I think I figured out part of it. Now watch me fail. No, we're not going to watch you fail. I got my phone plugged in up here. And I'm early. What I can use. Had to go scrounge a piece of Yupo. I'm tight with my pad that I have. Hey, Rosemary. Thank you, Thumb Police. You know, I appreciate everybody that does those reminders because I forget. Wonder what the weather's going to be Saturday. I'd sure like to see Rosemary. And Shannon's boss won't let her off. Been digging around in my, there it is, in my bucket for some lip stuff. Because I picked it up and dug through it. Hi, Vaughn. Glad you made it today. I'm going to do another shout out for, I'll put this down here. Hopefully it won't leak. I got smart and put some paper down under my work surface today. Good. You can catch it on the flip flop. Hey, Joey. Good to see ya. I had fun yesterday. I really enjoyed it. And that's the point you want to be, where you can enjoy what you're doing, without worrying about what you're going to do with it or where you're going to hang it or whatever. Work on it all afternoon, then wash it with alcohol and do something else if you want to. It's getting close. 5 minutes. No, I didn't stream, Linda. I love you guys, but if I'm trying to solve something that's not coming real easy to me that I haven't done before, I kind of need to be able to go into the zone. So I sit here and I turn on my favorite music on my iPod and turn it up a little bit loud and then just let it go. And if I'm talking to you guys, I can't do that. I thought about it, but I didn't. And I try not to run over any of the peeps or the fibs. It's impossible to do that all the time, but here's an example of me trying to do something that the materials don't want to do. When Yupo first started being popular, God, this has been 15 years ago, I guess. It was marketed to design companies as billboard material, menu material, that sort of thing. And they sent out packets of samples. So this is one. It's labeled with. So I ordered as many as I could get, and of course they've stopped that. I think I need to check again. But I was playing with Color Arts H2Os, twinkling H2Os, and they have a real fine mica. In fact, it's so fine it almost just looks like a shine. I mean, it's like a powdery type. And it doesn't move on Yupo near like the other things that we've played with. You're kidding, Linda. I need to check mine over here. I'm like, no, I'll do it. Nope, I'm not going to do it now. I can do it later. I'm trying to focus on just one thing because I'm having way too many pick things up and put it down and they disappear. And I think part of that is because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. You think? I don't trust YouTube any farther than I could pick them up and throw them. Same with Facebook. They're out for themselves and they don't really care about their small content creators. Some people disagree with me and think they do, but they don't. I haven't noticed it, Elaine. I'm going to have to keep a better eye on it. Anyway, what I thought we'd do today is just play on the back side of this. I don't know if this will come off. Yeah. Look at there. Yeah, I said that in somebody else's live stream and got attacked for it. But, I've been around this business since dial-up. I used to design websites for dollar company people that's all they could get. I better move this. We're gonna have another new piece of Yupo here in a minute. I mean, for real, I've seen a lot of stuff come and go. A lot of companies started with a free program to get, once they got established, man, that was gone. Of course, a lot of those companies aren't in business anymore. So don't tell me that YouTube needs us. I've been real happy with these wet wipes that I got on Amazon, and they're in my store. And the store is everything that you purchase there, I get a little few pennies off of. If they have discontinued these, they'll usually refer you to another one that's real similar. But these are, I think Consumer Reports rated them as one of the cleanest. And I have stopped using as many. I use my 100% organic bird's eye cotton diapers. Ding! I need Shannon's little tinger for her Daddy Vans. There. That's clean enough. This is what the wipes look like. Fresh scent. I think you can also get it unscented. And I have not begun the launch on my class yet. My mailing list, which is the only way you'll get any information, is here. And you'll get the notice and get to read the poop about it and have an opportunity to watch a webinar. So I'm not putting it off. I think I'm kind of waiting for the January stuff to get by. It's not a project-based class. It is a theory-based class. You'll learn all about art theory. And then you get to play with 4 different media to see which one you like best. And the kit has artist quality stuff. The other day we were talking about Canvas Corp, and I just wanted to tell you guys that I got another box with some more of my artwork in it. These are just their little burlap canvases and some pieces from their paper cut out and glued on. And then I did some Zentangling on the burlap, which was a treat. Here's another one. There's 4 of them, and I've got 3 of them now. I don't know what I'm going to do with these, but get these out of the way, and I'll show you a couple of big ones. I may have to go up a little bit. Push all that stuff out of the way. This is all collage from something that I had done. I don't remember. One of their stretch canvases, which are very good, by the way. Some collage and some modeling paste, some deco art stencils, and that was fun. I was really glad to get this back. Hey, Katrina. So anyway, there's that one. And this one's not going to fit under there no matter what I do. Here's the top of it. Try to minimize that glare. This was packaging from a paper collection in the Canvas Corp line. And I used, I don't remember what I used for this. It's raised, but the black Zentangle on the black was cool. And then looks like it got a little damage right there, but it can be fixed. And the big wine bottle collage. And then painted the glass on. So that was fun. Fun. Now I gotta find a place, something to do with it. I keep threatening to put some of this stuff on sale. Stay. Don't tell Kimberly that my bucket fell over. Okay, scissors. I could probably move some of this stuff to another bucket that I don't need right here.
Get in there.
Okay. Now, back to this. Oh, wait. Thanks to Shauna, this is my second only Happy Mail. She bought some distress spray stains and didn't like them, and I do, so she sent them to me. And I didn't have these three, so there. Thank you, Miss Shauna. All right, if y'all watched me on, yeah, like I don't need this in my right at hand bucket, do I? Put that over there. I tried this the other day and it was, I kept getting a real dark residue where the shapes ended. Like this one. And I didn't really like that. This is where some people are waiting until the sticky thing is almost dry and then rubbing gold leaf or silver leaf on it and it sticks to it. So, you know, that's fine if that's what floats your boat. It's awfully bright for me. And then this one was a little bit better. I did on Stream Tuesday. This is on Duralar, 0.005 Duralar. I don't know what that's made out of. Let me see if it tells me. UPO is polypropylene. Acetate alternative. Doesn't tell me. This company's been around forever by Graphics. And I got a pad of it. And I got a roll 20 inches by 12, which is good. But it works. I can't tell much difference in it in the UPO. If you were a connoisseur. But it's a whole lot cheaper. And anyway, that looks better. You've got to see it on. If you framed it, you would frame it on white. And you could frame it between two pieces of glass. And knowing that you'd probably never be able to get the glass off the top of it and hang it in a window, it would be stained glassy looking. You can see through it, but I can't get it where y'all can see through it. And the other thing this is fun for is to do your background on one piece of Duralar, then do some flowers on another piece and layer them together, and it looks really cool. So what I did yesterday on this was took my time, number one, and number two, I worked more with the wateries that I picked up, that I had mixed up. Hey, Button. Button, who's got the button? Teresa? If I've missed you, I am so sorry. I get to talking and I forget what I'm doing. So anyway, yeah, this one was better, but I don't like this sticky looking. Come on, right there. It's like a real shiny residue, and I don't really know. It's in this green. So anyway, I'm going to do another one for you today on this piece of Yupo that I put that somewhere safe. Oh, one more thing I'm going to show you, and then I'll. I teased you with a watercolor technique. I had told some folks a couple weeks ago that I had done the technique with alcohol ink with watercolor on Yupo. This was in I don't even see where I signed it. Anyway, this is Yupo. See if I can do this. This is Yupo with watercolor. And it does the same thing when, try to get this where you can see it. When you dry it, the pigment leaves an outline of the puddle that you were just drying. And here's another good example. So anyway, we're going to do something like that today too. I had Randy pull that one off the wall for me. So is that exciting? Who, me? Yeah, I'm working on Yupo and Durlar. So, the first thing I'm going to do is tape this down. I didn't on Tuesday because I was moving fast. Too fast, as it turns out. This is just plain old tape. And I want to get some, I'm turn that around since I got a bend in it. I want to get some from the dollar store, just plain old scotch, not, cellophane tape. It's supposed to stick better. And this also gives us a border. Not getting anal about. And when I retired, I quit being anal. I think. One thing I should have done before I put the tape down was to really clean these edges. But I can come back with, when this is dry, and put, I can't reach it. It already slid. Put tape on the inside where the pattern is, and then put white paint or clean it again on the outside where that is. These are the watercolors I have picked out. That one's still leaking. Damn hard. Sorry, excuse me. Y'all knew what I was when you brought me into your room. Okay, is everybody with me? I'm going to go down a little bit, I guess. I don't want to go down so far that I get out of your field of vision. Okay. Okay, take a deep breath. There, that's good. I'm going to put some alcohol down. I want to try to leave some white. It doesn't always work that way, but I think you get a better mark when you wet it first. I don't know why I'm getting shadow today. Maybe it's because this one isn't on. I got to do something with my lighting. This is amethyst. It's the one I was using the other day that had such a beautiful blue undertone. A lot of these alcohol inks are so bright and vibrant that I'm perfectly happy with. Perfectly happy with, I'll get it out in a minute, with these diluted colors. I think this is a green, which I don't really want yet. Maybe. I did on the other one, didn't I? I'm talking to myself. Oh, that's Pebble. That's the new one I got out today. Green and green. Here's a green. This one has a blue undertone, believe it or not. The hair dryer is what pushes the ink around and back, and every time it dries in a little closer, that's when it makes the little tree lines. Vaughn, you ought to come to my house and see my pastel assortment. It's scary. Not scary really, but see these little geode things? They're really pretty cool. Now they'll stay there if you want them to and you don't want to do anything else. That's a real good start for this kind of color variation. Now I've got my little bottle filled up. And I also learned yesterday, don't get ahead of yourself. If you're going to work on an area, just do a little area. Because one of them will dry while you're working on the other two. Hey, Chester. I've got, oh God, I hate to tell you this. I've got about 15 sets of full color ranges. But that makes it fun. I was at Serious in Pastels. Lindsay does a pretty good job. But let me just stop there. I think I better. I think I better. Now, when the alcohol passes over an area that's already dry, it picks that color up too. So you'll end up with lots of color mixes, and some are great. There's something about this that's very relaxing. That's a good thing because, getting somebody that you're studying with is a good thing. Which way did it go? I lost it. Didn't I just have a... That's not it. Where did it go? Damn it, see? What I'm telling you? This happens all day long. Where did you put it? That's it. Hello. And you don't always have to put it into wet alcohol. Let it sit for a minute. This is a loud process. If you don't like those little tentacles, just re-wet them. See? Can you see? I've got to get my big light fixed. Randy's working on it. Look how soft that is. It's really, really pretty. Let's see what else we can do. This is like sculpting. Dry on me too soon. All right. Sophia. Thank you. I'm really diluting what I have in the bottle, which is just a couple of drops. Really diluting it and getting these ethereal blooms, which I really do like. It's upside down. See what y'all are talking about? Thanks, Jules. Well, we're going to see where this one takes us. I have no clue. I'm trying to keep from getting those sticky edges. This turntable is a lifesaver. Slow and easy is what I figured out yesterday. almost looks like membranes. You know, when a flower, you can hold it up to the sun. I need to get this phone down here. I hope we're not buffering. Ooh, that's looking pretty good from there. Well, I showed it a while ago. This one. That's the one I did yesterday. You can't duplicate it. I mean, there's no way you can duplicate. And there's no way, I mean, there's just no way because you don't know what this stuff's going to do. And I just go around, I've been going around looking for edges that I don't like. Make sure I'm not making any nasty pictures. Just love the way that turns blue. That's not what I wanted. Whew. Yeah, Julie, I still fight that all the time. I've always been a type A and thought I was multitasking, but I wasn't. Now I could get a lot done. These days, I don't get anything done. It reminds me that I've got to do that commission too. I've put it off long enough. Right. I am using my hair dryer on low, but I mean it's low speed, but I'm not holding down that cool button. So I'm watching, trying to do this from far away. You're not going to see anything yet. Stop it. Okay, so is it beginning to make sense? Hey, Peg. Yeah, but it's not 12 hours a day, so I nag at myself all the time. You're the one that's always working. Peg and Shell did a great live stream today with some neat jelly prints. Push and pull, just like in a regular painting. See, I waited too long right there on that spot. Just stick to one spot at a time. I'm trying to keep the integrity of the white. That one to go into this one. Look in here. I apologize for the light. Good Lord. That help a little? Maybe. Almost, I'm too early, but this looks like the inside of an orchid, you know, where that purple one would come out like that and down, and then you'd have all these lighter ones. It's too early. It just keeps changing. Gosh, I love all that up in there. It's just wispy. I don't know what you would call it, but it's wispy. Hey, Sophia, you know that those foam sticky shapes will make great stamps. Did you know that? Did you know that? I want to talk to you guys. I don't want to paint. Just get yourself a cheap turntable in the kitchen store or at a thrift store, and it sure makes this easier. Use these colors straight and you'll never know how pretty they can be. Look at this with the amethyst and the hot pink. What's that called? Wild plum. It's gorgeous. Wow. It's awfully thin. So oh, I know why too. That was the pebbles. What time is it? 5 o'clock. Now I'm going to do just a few little more things on this and then probably leave it and then go on to the watercolor version. This is straight out of the tube. Just remember in your arting that in order to make a bright color, you have to have dull colors around it. You gotta learn and see what it does on its own. Oh. I love the colors. They wouldn't be colors you would ordinarily pick by looking at the original color in the tube. I mean, look at this, how bright it is, and fairly dark value. But diluted down, you can see the beauty of the colors. Okay, so I used that. Now let's get something to use for the watercolor one. I'm going to leave the tape on this. Find a pile to put it in. Here's the one from yesterday. I'm a lot paler today. Alrighty. Just for y'all, I'm going to break out a sheet of Yupo. Problem is, my desk space, maybe I can do it like this without a board. We'll just go to the edge of it. Okay. Put up the alcohol. Let's see, I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to stick these out of the way. Now then, watercolor. Remember that one I did Tuesday, and it was really looked pretty good. And then I put it back up here and something spilled all over it. And the other thing that I did was sprayed, go figure why this works. I sprayed Distress Stain on it. And you wouldn't think a water base would work. And if I knew a damn thing about spraying. I would know how to use the spray bottle correctly. But that was Hickory Smoke, which could be a player in the finished piece. Okay. Here we go. Watercolor. I pulled some cool colors. Well, they are cool. I used 2 tubes of Moonlight when I was doing my ladies. I need to get over there with my tube bringers in the oil room. That was a water bottle that fell earlier. I keep threatening to just move everything to the floor and get rid of all the tables. Okay, I like that one. And I love Shadow Violet. And those of you that came in late, I did this probably 2 years after I started painting. This is watercolor on Yupo. And you can get some of the same effects that you get with the alcohol ink. Okay, so there's Shadow Violet. Mayan Blue. Let's see. I need to get that over there. Okay, then we'll go down to the end. Shigite. And most of these are Daniel Smith. I think I've got one Holbein. Kyanite. This is Lavender from Holbein. Now you got to be careful because that has white in it. So it may not get used all the way. That one's a little bit bright. I don't even know where I got this La Aquarelle. And it doesn't, it's a blue, Cindre, Hasselblad, Sintra, you know, there's not an American name. Yeah, let's see what kind of trouble. This one is so bright. This one is Amazonite, but again, you don't really know what they're going to do until they mix on their own and lighten. That's the big thing. And that's why I like palettes like this, because they can mix together down in the middle. Shadow Violet did a good job of getting that wet, or reconstituted, I should say. That's a good way to use up those obscure colors that we've got. I don't know what I'm doing here, okay? Just so we know. What else have I not used? Okay. I just wanted to get some color on here. Now, water. Wow. I didn't get all the darkest blue dried because I was getting bored and I knew y'all were. Wow. I guess I still got a few tricks up my sleeve, huh? Night, Sophia. Peg, do I prefer you put a watercolor paper for this kind of a technique? Yes, because the water can't soak in. And that's what makes the ripples. Hi, Sherry. I could use vodka, you betcha. Bye, Vaughn. I'm backing up here and reading a few. Okay. Now, I've still got y'all. Look at the granulation. Let me look on my phone so I can see if you're seeing it.
See if you're seeing it.
Ah,
See if you're seeing it.
don't put your finger on the volume button. Come on now. Turn. My phone's being cantankerous about turning. Got that granulation, would you? Look at this one. The turquoise and the, I don't know what, separated. Now, I'm not done. You can come back in because this is Yupo. We could come back in and take this to white. Just depends on what you want, what you like. Now I can come back in and mess that up a little bit and leave it. I could come back in and just put a drop of water. Oops, kind of got three there. And that will soften what we did, same way the alcohol did. Makes a new tide pool. And again, if you only did one at a time, you could control it a little bit better. Okay, now alcohol. One drop. And it's slow because it was dry, but see it forming some new stuff here. It's dissolving the paint. Now let's put some of this alcohol right here where it's wet. Now look. Okay, now I'm going to see what y'all saying. Isn't it, Jules? It's just... I have to be careful now because you'll pull up everything that was under it. I'm just barely touching that. Doesn't act like it's wanting to dry. Now, because this is UPO, all of this over here where I got overspray and stuff can come out. I mean, I can just wipe that back. I am not an abstract painter, but I do see something. There's a composition that's a cross, and you can have it. So it's not a Jesus cross. It's something that horizontal line and basically vertical line that cross. And this is used in a lot of landscape paintings. want this to dry just a little bit more before we quit. Yeah, before y'all go and get bored and go, I want to show you this. See how these colors have mixed in here of their own accord? That's where I'm happy. You can see some greens, you can see the aqua, blue, and like I said, that's where I'm happy. And because it's watercolor, I can just leave this. I normally like fresh paint. Wow, I like this. I think I invented something new. It's kind of like pouring for watercolor. Come on, dry. It's starting to dry. Wow, that could be a sign and done. I promised you, alcohol ink technique and watercolor technique, very similar look. I mean, you know what I'm saying, but you can have fun with watercolors that you already have. That spray is still wet, which will probably take a while, but I think that's kind of cool that the sprays will work on this. In fact, Moonglow, shoot, what's their name? Had to be a contortionist. Lindy's. They've got several different additives in these. I'm wishing I hadn't liquefied all of the little bottles they sent. They don't, you activate your own. They send you a bottle with the powder in it and you add the water. Which I think is very cool. But I'm not going to try it on this one because I like it. But this could be really cool used since we now know that you can do that. Thanks, Linda. I'm trying not to see faces and stuff. I do all the time. Okay, guys, I think that everybody's gotten tired and got to go eat and all that stuff, but you saw it here first. All right. Thank you guys for bearing with me in the hairdryer, and I will see you later. Thanks, Jules. I'll have to do some more of this now. That'd be a way to get rid of the 100, 200 tubes of watercolor paint I have. Okay, I'm closing up. Bye.